Hello, everyone. Welcome to my fitness and weight loss group. I'm really excited you have decided to join. I have been a trainer in the industry for 10 years now, and these are absolutely the top 4 reasons I've come to find for clients to have issues with as they first start on their weight loss programs, okay? And if you have any questions, feel free to ask them in the comments and I will answer them. Be sure to tag me so I see them. First off, welcome to the group. I just have 2 rules of the group just because I want this to be completely about weight loss and fitness and encouraging each other. I don't want it to be about anything else. No selling, no spamming, and keep it light and positive. If I find that you are being negative, you'll be banned. We don't need that type of energy for people who are trying to change their lives for the better. I want everybody to be positive and engaging and really encouraging each other as we are all in this journey of weight loss, because it's a tough journey. And if you find that you are getting sold from people in the group, definitely let me know. I don't want that either. I don't want people coming in and trying to sell you guys products that I don't approve of. If I do approve of someone coming in, you will know because I will announce it. But I want to keep it what it is. I want to keep it about fitness, weight loss, nutrition. Any questions you guys ever have, please feel free to ask questions. I love answering questions, all right? Okay. So the very first thing I've come to find when talking to clients is they are taking in excess carbs. And I know carbs are like all the rage right now. Low carb is bad, whatnot. Low carb is good. What do you know? What can you believe? There's too much information out there. Your body is first going to use carb as a resource of energy. What does that mean? It means whenever you eat that plate of spaghetti, it's going to convert into glucose or sugar in your body. And it is going to be used for energy to do everything your body needs to do, even brain functions, everything, okay? So your body is first going to use carbs for energy. Keep that in mind, okay? So when I talk about carbs with clients, I like to talk about the glycemic index. And this only happens when you take in carbs, okay? The glycemic index is a value assigned to food based on how slowly or quickly those foods cause increase in blood sugar levels. What does that mean? It means that Snickers bar is going to cause a huge spike really, really fast, as opposed to maybe some brown rice, which isn't going to really spike your blood sugar levels very quickly. What does that mean when it comes to weight loss? Well, the higher glycemic foods that you see will cause fat storage and health problems. You'll see a lot of heart issues and even metabolic issues coming down the road. You're going to be on an energy roller coaster. If you eat a lot of these high index foods, you're going to find throughout the day that you cannot keep a steady energy throughout the day. It's going to be up, it's going to be down, it's going to drive you crazy, okay? What does low glycemic mean? Well, you're going to be more in the fat burning zone. You're going to have more steady energy levels. So this is the first thing I like to teach clients whenever they come to me about weight loss, because this is a pretty simple system to understand. It may be a lot to intake now, but once you understand which foods are in which category, it's a lot easier, okay? So let's look at the glycemic index a little bit more detail. I want you to look at the left column. This is a chart that shows the spikes in food you eat and what it does to your blood. So you can see the high GI, the red line. This is going to be your Snickers bar, okay? So it's going to spike your blood right away because it has more sugar and it has a bigger impact on your blood, okay? So what happens, the energy system that comes in whenever you have a high spike in blood sugar is your pancreas. Your pancreas is going to release insulin to get that excess sugar out of your blood, because that over time can cause a lot of bad issues, like diabetes is a big one. You're going to see a lot of weight gain causing from these high GI levels. The bottom line is, if you have excess sugar in your blood and the insulin cannot get it out itself, it is going to be stored as fat no matter what, guys. So if you have excess sugar in your blood, it's going to be stored as fat. So you want to eat as less of as the high glycemic index foods as possible, okay? So you can kind of see the low GI. It's kind of a little bit more steady. I mean, carbs are automatically going to spike your blood sugar levels no matter what, because in your body, it is converted into sugar. Carbs are sugar in your body. That's the thing, okay? But the low GI is not going to spike it as much, and you're going to be more likely to be in the fat burning area whenever you eat those, okay? So let's look at the left chart. You can find a lot of good resources online. High GI versus low GI foods. There's a lot of charts out there. Just make sure it's a reputable source. Don't go to Fitness Girl magazine, because I don't really trust a lot of those sources. They're just trying to sell you magazines, guys, okay? So you'll see a lot of the high sugar foods and the processed foods are going to be in the high index category, and a little bit, of course, it's more of the bland ones you're going to find in the lower index category, okay? Not working out the right way. This is a big one. And I really like to teach women this, because I think we're just now starting to get into the area of it's okay for women to lift weights, and you won't get that bodybuilder look that a lot of women think you will get. Cardio versus resistance training. Oh, I got to give you this example. There's this lady, I see her every day at the gym. She is skinny. She is chugging away on the treadmill. She's probably on there a whole hour, I want to say, because she's there when I get there, and she's still on there when I leave. But she is not toned at all, and she's had the same body her whole life. Now, if she were to add in a little resistance training, she would tone up so quick, guys. I promise you, if you don't resistance train now and you add it to your workout, your routine, you're going to see huge, amazing changes in your body. And we'll go over that in just a second. Lifting for women does not make you look like a bodybuilder unless you want it to. Here's the thing. Whenever you lift weights, your body releases progesterone. That's going to help build muscle. However, here's where women get it right, okay? We release estrogen to kind of balance that progesterone out, okay? So we are going to stay to the point where we don't look like bodybuilders. We get that nice, lean, beautiful look that you see in the magazines. That's what they do, guys. They lift weights. And I'm not talking about 5-pound weights. If you go to the gym and you're lifting 5-pound weights and you're not getting anything out of it, you're doing it wrong, okay? So if you push to that last rep and you're really, 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 really pushing up there, you're going to see some amazing results, okay? Over time, you lose muscle. It's just how it is. If you don't lose it, if you don't use it, you lose it. This is what happens to women over time. This is why we did not gain weight in our 20s, but now in our 30s, in our 40s, our metabolism is slowing down because we are losing muscle over time. Muscle is calorie burning power, period. I want to emphasize that, because the more muscle you have on your body, the quicker your metabolism is, the more calories you're going to burn throughout the day whenever you're just sitting there, the more calories you're going to burn throughout the day whenever you're working out as well. So it only works into your advantage to put some muscle on your body, okay? Muscle looks good on your body. It's smoother on your body versus fat. They say muscles make you bulky. Well, guess what? That's wrong. Fat makes you bulky, and that is going to be on top of your muscles. Cupcakes make you bulky. That's what I like to say. Cupcakes make you bulky, okay? Muscle doesn't weigh more than fat. That's a myth. It just looks better on your body. If you have 5 pounds of muscle and you have 5 pounds of fat, which one weighs more? They both weigh the same. However, muscle is going to look a lot smoother on your body. Here's the picture that proves that. This is 5 pounds of muscle, and this is 5 pounds of fat. That's exactly what it looks like, okay? I'm going to go over some pictures, some before and after pictures. I want you to take a look at the weights on these women, okay? So the first picture of the lady on the right, she has 28% body fat, and she weighs 150 pounds. However, if you see her progression picture, she has a 10% body fat, and she weighs 26 pounds. This is what happens. You take out the fat off your body, you add on muscle, and you just look a lot leaner and a little bit more healthier. It's just a really great look if that's what you're looking for. And you don't have to have 10% body fat. Even 20% body fat's going to look great, you know. So it's all what you want for your body. But this just goes to show you that muscle, even though you have a lot more on your body, it looks better, okay? This is another girl. She kind of went viral back a few months back, or maybe over the summer. This is her at 145 pounds. And this is, I believe, after she had a baby. So she just had a baby. She was postnatal, and she got down to 122, and she built muscle. So now she's up to 140 pounds, and she looks lean. She looks awesome, right? So if this is the look you're going for, I just want to prove to you that muscle is okay on your body. You just need to work a little bit harder, resistance training for it, okay? And I'm always here to answer questions if you guys have any. All right. How have your physical activities levels been over time? A lot of people who have desk jobs, you're sitting all day, you're not really moving as much. Even me, I'm at home working all day long, and I'm home with my daughter. So even though I am pretty active, I think I have kind of a sedentary life because we are, you know, inside all day, especially in the winter. I do go to the gym, but you know what? Workouts alone may not counteract the physical activity levels you have if you have a sedentary job. Okay. So to answer that, I would say have step goals each day. Aim for 10,000 steps. And if you hit that, aim for 15,000. Just keep trying to stay more active if you sit down. If you sit down 8 hours in a day, every 50 minutes, get up and walk for 5 minutes around the office, or go to a walk around the building or something. Always take the stairs. Don't take the elevators. These are kind of common things you've heard, but I like to always go over them because they really do make a difference over time, guys. If you are parking somewhere at the mall or going to work, park far away. Make yourself work a little bit harder to get to the front door. Take walks at lunchtime, the 30-30 rule. It doesn't really, honestly, I have a toddler, so it takes me like 2 minutes to eat, because if I don't eat in that 2 minutes, I don't eat. Take 30 minutes to eat and take a 30-minute walk. Like, just get a little bit more activity in, okay? Metabolic dysfunction. This is by far the last thing you should go with. If you have a perfect diet and you are doing all the right things with working out and you are not sedentary and you are still the same body weight, body fat that you were at when you started, say a couple weeks ago or a couple months ago, then this is something you should look at. But make it be the last thing you go to, okay? A lot of times I have clients say, well, I have thyroid issues. Well, have you had tested? No. Okay, well, let's tweak this and see what happens. And it's usually the tweak that makes it better, okay? Don't make it an excuse. A lot of people like to make an excuse. Don't make it an excuse. What does this include? Food allergies, thyroid issues, autoimmune diseases like Hashimoto's. It's kind of a newer thing out. And it's in a condition in which your immune system actually attacks your thyroid. So you have to get on medication to counteract the attack that your immune system is doing to your thyroid, which makes it a lot slower, so your metabolism slows down and you're not burning as many calories throughout the day. Food allergies are a big one. I want to go back to that one. I know for a fact that I am allergic to alcohol. What does this mean for me? It means my face gets flushed sometimes. It's not like a serious issue, but if I have a martini, a dinner or something, my face will get really flushed. My sister's the same way, and so is my dad. What does this do to me? A lot. The next day, I wake up so bloated, and I feel so gross, and I can tell that my body is like in defense mode, trying to block that alcohol from getting into my system, okay? You can usually catch a lot of these food allergies once you start eating clean. Guys, once you start eating clean, you're going to notice a huge difference in your body. And if you go back to eating the way you do now, your body's going to be like, no. You're going to have so much more energy if you eat clean. You're going to have a lot more fat burning power, and you're just going to feel amazing. Okay. So if you feel like you have a metabolic dysfunction, if you've done all the right things and you're still in the same spot, then definitely make a doctor's appointment, get some blood work done. Chances are you just have to get on some different medications and, see what he has to say about it. Okay. All right. Well, you guys, I am really excited that I started this group. I've wanted to do this my whole life, be a personal trainer, and I just find myself encouraging people every day, and I love it. If you guys need help, please ask questions. I want this to be a huge, amazing support group where we're all encouraging each other, because this is a hard process to go through, right? You can get the body you want. You just have to make changes. If you are reading this and you're not making any changes, what you are doing now isn't working, okay? So you need to make some changes. You've allowed yourself to make cheats your whole life. So let's change it up, all right? Let's buckle down. Let's get that body you want, and let's do it, all right? Because I want you to feel happy. I want you to feel confident. I want you to feel amazing. I've heard every excuse in the book when it comes to clients. And if you guys make excuses on the page, I know exactly what you're doing. Trust me, I've been doing this for 10 years. I know when you guys are making excuses. So let's make it another rule. Rule number 3, no excuses, okay? I hate hearing excuses. It drives me crazy. All right, so let's just own up to what you're doing. If you make a mistake, say, look, I made a mistake. I'm not going to make an excuse for it. I'm going to move on and get better. Okay, that's all I can ask. I never ask for perfection from my clients. I know everybody's a work in progress. Even myself, I'm pretty open about my body and what I deal with, emotional eating and whatnot. And you guys will see that. So I want you guys to be honest too. And the more you're honest with yourself, the more you're going to progress and get the life you want. If you guys know anybody needing help or motivation, please add them to the group. I am going to do a lot of cool stuff for you guys, give you guys a lot of free stuff, hopefully a lot of free resources that'll help you along your way. And I'm also going to do another video next, ways your body is telling you you are eating the wrong foods. And it's going to be awesome. You guys are going to love it, okay? I hope you guys are having a great day. We will talk soon. All right. Bye, guys.